like, comment, share, subscribe. Welcome to Flat Life TV, where we connect music, streets, and culture. Today we got a special guest. Want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Christopher Bernard. I'm from Lafayette, born and raised in Fruity Town off of Walker Road. And man, I think I'm one of the biggest grinders out here in Lafayette, Louisiana, because I got so many grinds till it's a shame.
All right. What what's your first memory of Lafayette shaping you who you are today?
My first memory of Lafayette shaping me who I am today. You mean Lafayette as a whole, or can I give you an example of how my brother, who's from Lafayette, shaped me who I am today?
You could give that example.
Okay, my brother Clifton Zeno. Well, let me use two of them. Dang, I got a bunch of them, Tygah. My brother Keith, he showed me family. My brother Paul, which is this brother right here,
Right.
he showed me go get it. He brought me at a young age moving furniture, and this is what he told me. Everything I pick up, you gonna pick up. It's no complaining. No complaining you're too young, no complaining it's too heavy, you gonna pick it up.
Right.
So he showed me how to go get it. And last but not least, my brother Clifton. I could talk about drugs, huh?
Yeah.
He told me I was selling drugs and it was a drought. And 2 days he kept asking me, why you ain't making no money? And I told him it was a drought. Third day, man, look, it's a drought. Why you keep asking me that? You know what he told me, Tygah? Man, selling drugs the only thing you know how to do?
Right.
At that moment, I knew I was more than a drug dealer.
All right.
So that's what shaped me into who I am today. And now to answer your question with Lafayette, man, it was just so beautiful back in the day, Tygah, with the club scene and love and unity. It was just so beautiful, man. That's why I be trying to create that right now, again,
All right.
because of how it was in the 90s.
Yeah, I remember the old Lafayette.
Man,
I was a little boy, but I remember.
yeah, Bill. It was beautiful, Bill.
Were you always community driven, or did something specific push you into activism and leadership?
Pain.
Right.
I knew pain from a young age, and pain pushed me to see what my mama was doing. My mama would, I got a lot of sisters that come from my mama, but I got a lot of sisters who my mama just took in because that was my sister's friends, and they wasn't getting along with their parents, or their parents passed away or something like that. And Tygah, she would take them in and she would sit us down and tell us, hey, that's your sister, don't touch her, you cannot mess with her or nothing. And that's where I get that from, man, that love and just trying to help people, period.
All right.
Yeah.
What was Fruity Town like back then?
Whoo, man. A money-making machine.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna say. A money-making machine. It was love. It was respect. Back then, Tygah, if somebody in the neighborhood lights was getting cut, man, the drug dealer would pay for their lights.
Right.
The drug dealer would show love. Like if one of the children got some messed up shoes, man, we not finna laugh at that child, man. We finna give that child some money or their parents some money, go buy some shoes.
All right. All right. Now, how did your legendary reunion parties get started?
Okay, the reunion parties, again, I gotta go back to that, Tygah. I'm gonna say that a million times, Tygah. Me and my wife, we were saying, man, the parties we used to have, the get-togethers we used to have, it just was so beautiful back in the day. So we always said, after COVID, we're gonna start this thing singing "We Outside." Shout out to Daniel Martin. Daniel Martin told me to do something and I didn't do it. He gonna kill me when he watched this video. He told me, go get that "We Outside" patented. When I first started that.
Right.
Not today, Tygah, everybody's saying it.
Right,
and I didn't go get it patented. So me and my wife said, we're gonna start these reunions. And that's where that come from, Tygah, me and my wife.
All right. What moment at one of your events made you realize that it was more than just a party?
When we brought the Ghetto Twins and my son told me, Daddy, for a minute I was stuck in the middle, and my son younger, he heard other Ghetto Twins, but he had never seen them. So he younger, and he 30-something now. He told me, he said, man, my daddy really got them people here, man.
Right.
So at that moment, Tygah told me, man, you're really touching people like you and your wife set out to do.
All right.
You know, that was a message right there.
All right. Because the next question was, what does it mean when multiple generations come together at your events?
It's a beautiful thing, Tygah. It's a beautiful thing, and as you can see, Tygah, I know for a fact I'm not gonna get close to the 18 no time soon. But we did a 25,
right,
and first it was 30. Tygah, if I show you my inbox, you will say, wow.
Right.
Please, Mr. Chris, let me come. I'm sorry, you can't. We drop it down to 25. It was good. It was good. Now, for Chris Ordway on the 16th, it's a 21.
All right.
I don't see no time soon for it to be the 18-year-olds because no disrespect to them, Tygah. We have if me and you start fussing right now, eventually we're gonna walk away. We know how to tone it down, and we know what levels not to reach to where we try to kill each other. I think the younger generation just didn't get showed that yet to where they tone it down to where at a certain point they're gonna bring it and then stop it.
Right.
So that's why I would never say 18.
All right. All right. You've been seen as a voice for the people. How did that role come about?
Oh, man. But you hit me with some awesome questions, bro. I'm not gonna lie, some awesome questions. My daddy died when I was 14. And all my brothers, they all had families. So I ain't had no choice but to be the voice for all my sisters that was there, my nieces and nephews.
Right.
If you see Tygah, think about it. I look at my nieces and nephews like that's my children.
All right.
And they respect me like I'm their daddy, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't had no choice but to be a man. And that voice of authority that I have, that came from that.
All right.
Yeah.
How many brothers you have?
I have 6 brothers and 4 sisters.
All right. That was all in the same house?
Sometimes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. What was the turning point that made you step up for the community? Me knowing pain, like I was doing marches to stop the violence, and I hadn't lost nobody through violence. All right.
You know what I'm saying? My brother, Kevin Ray. I got 2 brothers named Kevin. One of them was Kevin Ray, another one Kevin Bernard. He got killed in Florida. And I was doing Stop the Violence and being against gun violence about 6 years before that. I just know pain, Tygah. My grandmother died when I was 9. Well, no. I was the first grandmother died when I was 12. Second one died when I was 13. And I had been going through so much pain. Man, I was 24, Tygah, no mama, no daddy, no grandmother, no grandfather, and 9 children. Who I'm going home and call? Me?
Facts.
I ain't got nobody to go call. My brother, I can't expect my brother to come save me. They got their own children they got to take care of.
Facts.
I ain't got no choice but to be a man.
Right.
But I had my first kid when I was 14.
All right. Do you consider yourself an activist, or organizer, or something else?
I'm the type, Tygah, I let the people
say who I am. Like I respect the people's voice. Some call me an activist. Some call me a role model. Some call me an OG. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever role you need to play.
Yeah, I'm look, Tygah, if I gotta go outside, Tygah, and sweep the porch, I'm gonna go outside and sweep the porch. That's just me.
Thanks. What's the issue in Lafayette that's not getting enough attention right now?
An issue in Lafayette that's not getting enough attention: unity and love.
Right.
That's a bad issue, because like we spoke about earlier, Tygah, people call us crabs in the bucket in Lafayette, and we worse than crabs in the bucket. The crabs in the bucket actually trying to pull each other down to get out the bucket. Out here in Lafayette, we pull each other down to stay in the bucket.
Right.
So we worse than the crabs that's in the bucket.
What you think that we could do about that?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Tygah.
Right.
It's gonna take a lot of work. I don't have the answer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. And if somebody got the answer, I'm willing to try it with them, because for the simple fact, man, I know love conquers all, man. I know this for a fact, man, and we nothing without the Heavenly Father.
Yes,
and,
sir.
and the Heavenly Father, man, that's love by itself.
How do you stay motivated?
Motivation comes from my wife, my grandchildren, my children, my brothers, my sisters. Like, again, Tygah, like, man, I always see this, like, who I'm gonna call. I don't want to put my burdens on people. I don't because man, we all got things that we dealing with, man.
Facts.
Everybody got things that we dealing with, and you know, I'm not trying to say that I'm better than nobody or nothing like that. But one thing I do know, I don't want to go back where I come from.
Facts.
I'm never gonna forget it, but I know I don't want to go back there. Man, I don't want to be going through pain every day, worried about how I'm gonna pay this or worried about how I'm gonna pay it. I don't want to do that. So in order for me to not to go back there, I have to change. Chris, you changed. Yes, I did.
Right. What advice would you give young people who want to be heard but don't know where to start?
Get a walk with God. Get a walk with the Heavenly Father. That's the first thing. And man, don't give up, man. Don't give up. And look, I don't. This probably gonna be one of the best parts of this interview. But to the younger children, younger generation, my bad. Y'all gonna go back and y'all gonna hear this for years and years and years, and y'all gonna say, man, I really got it. Sometimes the Heavenly Father gonna take you over the mountain and you ain't gonna feel nothing. I did it, you did it. Sometimes he gonna take you through the mountain, Tygah, and you're gonna get hit with rocks. You're gonna have wounds, you're gonna have scars.
Facts.
You're gonna fall, and you're gonna do all that. It's not about you losing in the moments. It's about you learning.
Right.
Tygah, I ain't never took a loss in my life, Tygah, because I always learn.
Oh.
You never lose when you learn. You still got blessed with something.
Facts. What's your honest take on Lafayette politics right now? Good, bad, or both?
It's worse than the drug game. I done seen both sides.
Right.
I done seen both sides. And look, I got nothing but love and respect for politicians. I got nothing but love and respect for the drug dealers, but politics is worse than the drug game.
Right.
Notice I'm not a politician.
Facts.
And look, I'm right there with them. I'm talking about right there with them. I go to the meetings, I do all that, but I'm not a politician.
Do you feel like the black community is being truly represented in decision-making spaces?
That's a hard one.
That's a hard one. I done been in places where I saw them get represented in the right way, and I could say yeah and no.
All right.
If that's a good enough answer.
All right. Have you ever considered running for office?
No. Well, no, I considered, I considered, but my answer gonna be no, that I wouldn't, because my wife seen the ins and outs with me,
All right.
and she totally against it. And I gotta say this, Tygah. In the Bible, it says when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. I wouldn't be right here doing this interview if it wasn't for my wife, man.
Thanks.
On here, I want to say to my wife, thank you and I love you, because Tygah I'd have either been in penitentiary or dead.
Right. Yes, sir. How do you call out city leaders who show up to events but don't address the issues?
It's easy to call them out. On social media, it's easy. But if you got a big name like everybody say I do, you find their number and you call them.
Okay.
You know, ain't nobody got to know you call them or nothing.
Okay.
And you let them know, hey, look, listen, you want to win your next election? It's time for you to step it up.
Right. If you could change one law or policy in the city, what would it be?
Ooh, Tygah, man, that's a good one, bro. Man, I'm gonna be, hey, bro, look, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Them women would go to jail that start them young guys fighting. Cause it'd be a lot of women, if you notice. And look, I got love for women, nothing but love and respect for women. But the younger women don't even know, Tygah, that if you walk up to your old man and you tell him, don't do that, let's go home. You gonna listen.
Facts.
Women have so much power. Tell it's a shame, and I be looking and I be saying, them young ladies don't understand the power that they have. They would go to jail because this the thing, Tygah, some of the girlfriends need to be in penitentiary with the boyfriends because they could have prevented that, or they had, some of the girlfriends need to be in the grave with the boyfriends because they could have prevented that. And the same thing for the mamas and the daddies, Tygah.
All right. Yes, sir. That's a good answer. Like, comment, share, subscribe.